Good day, I'm Stephen McHugh, and this is your JIS News for Monday, December 7. Prime Minister Andrew Holness says the Gordontown Alternative Main Road being laid in East Rural St. Andrew will be completed within 3 weeks. The work on the Savage Pen Main Road is being undertaken at a cost of $60 million to replace the Gordontown roadway, which was damaged during heavy rains in November. Prime Minister Holness says it will cost approximately $200 million to fix the breakaway on the Gordontown Road, which leads to Papine and other sections of the corporate area. During a tour of the area on Saturday, he said the repair would include a retaining wall and said efforts would be made to speed up the procurement process.
It is the cheapest option that we have, and it is the quickest option that we have. There are problems with that, however. From a long-term perspective, we don't see the repair as a sustainable solution because the entire stretch is under threat from environmental and other conditions.
Mr. Holness says long-term solutions from the National Works Agency will be considered after the roadways are fixed. Meanwhile, Chief Executive Officer of the NWA, E.G. Hunter, says work on the surveys and designs that will inform the construction have begun.
That we have already done, we have collected soil samples, they have been taken to the lab, they have been analyzed, so we know exactly the nature of the material that we're dealing with. The designs have been completed, the costing has been completed, and so we are ready now to move to the construction phase.
As for the risk posed to communities, the Prime Minister says part of the long-term solution will involve crucial decisions and adherence to proper planning.
The long-term would have to be how we put in place a development plan to encourage persons who are living in the area to build with greater precaution, to choose better areas to build, and then probably ultimately to make the decision as to whether or not these are areas that people should live in.
Residents of Port Antonio will soon benefit from a retrofitted health center. It is the first of about 10 facilities that will be retrofitted under the Smart Healthcare Facilities in the Caribbean project being administered by the Pan American Health Organization, PAHO. The United Kingdom UK aid has pumped $1.3 million into the retrofitting works, which was officially launched last Thursday. Retrofitting works on the Port Antonio Health Center will take place over the next 8 months. Minister of Health and Wellness Dr. Christopher Tufton says it will benefit about 30,000 patients per year.
It is a facility that will see rainwater harvesting, use of light as opposed to energy that you have to purchase, the need for airflow that doesn't require or is in keeping with proper infection prevention and control.
British High Commissioner to Jamaica, His Excellency Asif Ahmad, pointed out that the SMART concept is designed to make existing facilities not just better for patients and healthcare workers, but also more resilient, particularly against hurricanes and other weather conditions.
But I can assure you that retrofitting the way that it's being undertaken here is value for money. Because by investing in water retention, in renewable energy and everything else, the efficiencies actually translate into reduced operating costs. And the money that is saved can be used by the health centre for frontline patient care.
The Ministry of Education has extended the deadline for persons to submit applications under the Own Your Own Device incentive program. The new deadline to submit the electronic applications to oyod.educate.gov.jm is December 31, 2020. The ministry says it will process the applications that were submitted before or on December 4 to allow successful applicants the chance to redeem their vouchers within the coming weeks. At the same time, the application portal will remain open for others to continue applying. To ensure more persons qualify, the ministry has also increased the annual income requirement of parents or guardians from $300,000 to $500,000. Applicants who are having issues with their tax registration number, TRN, are being asked to get in touch with Tax Administration Jamaica. Persons are also reminded that they must have the Student Registration Number, SRN, in order to complete the application process. Under the initiative, parents or guardians of about 36,000 primary and secondary students can apply to receive an electronic voucher valued at $20,000 to purchase a tablet or laptop from an approved vendor. In the meantime, the National Education Trust, NET, has received a $494,000 check from the Jamaica Social Stock Exchange, JSSE, to support its One Laptop or One Tablet per Child initiative. Education Minister Favour Williams accepted the donation last Thursday, thanking the JSSE and urging other entities to join the effort. The One Laptop or One Tablet per Child initiative aims to provide needy students with the tools to function in the online teaching and learning environment. Minister Williams says government wants to ensure that the use of technology is embedded in the teaching and learning experience. Group Business Development Manager at the JSSE, Andre Gooden, says the organization has committed to raising $100 million for the project through its Connect a Child JA platform. Persons interested in making monetary donations may do so through the Jamaica Social Stock Exchange at jsse.jamstockx.com and click Connect a Child JA. And finally, several principals across the island are now being equipped to better manage their schools through the Inclusive School Leadership Training Program. It's being administered by the Special Education Unit of the Ministry of Education, the National College for Educational Leadership, and the Jamaica Social Investment Fund. JSIF is providing financing through its Basic Needs Trust Fund. Stakeholders outlined the importance of the training during a recent JIS think tank.
They will be equipped to mainstream students, include students with disabilities in the general education program, ensuring that they receive all the support that is necessary to facilitate their optimal performance.
We know that special education, inclusive leadership is not necessarily something that a principal would learn in school. And so we recognize that we needed to design, develop, and implement a training program that would allow our principals to have the requisite skills and competencies needed to build inclusive schools.
The program, which is in its pilot phase, started in January and is scheduled to conclude December 31. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Stephen McHugh. Thanks for watching.